Hi there, thanks for watching Finance Lingo channel. In this video, we will be talking about dividends. Do take note that this presentation is provided for you for general information only and does not constitute a recommendation, an offer, or solicitations to subscribe for, purchase, or sell the investment product mentioned herein. Alright, these are the top 5 popular questions on dividends that I always receive been inquired by first-time investors. So, what is dividends? So, dividends is just basically a form of payment from a company to its shareholders. So, when we put money in the bank, we actually receive interest. But we invest in the corporations, we don't call it interest. In this instance, we call it dividends. So, the mode or the concept that we should draw from is that it's the same. It's just from a corporation payable to an individual. So as what I mentioned here, the corporation actually pay a fraction of profits to shareholders, and in this instance, we call this payment dividends. We do not call it interest. The interest is for a finance institution, usually in the form of banks. So okay, so next questions. Who can receive these dividends? Only individuals who buy shares, alright, through a stock market will be entitled to the dividends payable by a company. So in this instance, what I have here is that I use the Philip Capital Poems 2.0 to buy shares. So these are the shares. These are the shares that you can buy through a Singapore stock market in the SGX. So alright, there's a lot of shares here. So alright, so this is where I buy the shares. So now we go to the third question. How much dividends can I receive? So for illustration purpose, I actually have 3,000 shares of Singapore Post that I bought in the Singapore stock market. So in this context, I'm going to bring you guys to the SingaporeSGX.com. So alright, let's go. And so this is sgx.com. Alright. So how to know how much dividends is payable by the company? Okay, we just need to go to this company information, the corporate actions. Thereafter, you just look for the company name. In this instance, I'll look for Singapore Post. So then you click go. Alright, so this is Singapore Post Limited. They paid dividends recently, and they paid on the 31st of August. So there is this date that we must take note of is the 16th of August. I'll come back to this later on. So as drawn from the earlier illustration, assuming I have 3,000 shares, how much dividends shall I receive? So I've put up this Excel sheets here. Alright, here we have. So assuming you have 3,000 shares, you multiply by dividends paid per share. Okay, this is shown over here. So they paid actually 1.5 cents per share on this date. Alright, so just multiply by 0.015 and you will receive $45 as in this instance I actually received $45 from this company SingPost. So you just I repeat, okay, you just use the number of shares times the dividends per share, and this is the amount you receive. So for illustration, I will show you what I have in my bank account. Okay, so just let me bring over here. So okay, what I have here. Alright, let's wait for it to load. So what I have here is as you can see here is that SingPost actually deposit 31 on this 31st of August. They actually deposit $45 into my bank. That's why you can see here is SingPost. So shares bought in Singapore in most instances is actually directly credited into the bank. So to register your bank, you just need to tell your stockbrokers or go to the SGX CDP to register with them, and they will credit the dividends directly to your bank. So this is the actually registered the OCBC bank with them, so they will actually credit the dividends to my bank directly instead of receiving the check each month. So alright, now we go to the next questions. How much? Where is the dividends for the company and investors? As mentioned, you will receive the dividends directly credit into your bank. Alright, but for foreign shares, for instance, a Nasdaq or Hong Kong exchange shares that you invested through a broker house, so you will receive the dividends in a stock trading account instead of all the bank, because these are foreign shares which is kept in the custodians of your respective brokers. Right, so I'm going to show you here, for this instance, show you one of the shares I invested recently. So you just need to go to this poems 2.0 and go to this cash dividends. Right, just select the month of, just do approximate. And what I have here to show you guys is that I actually received 367 Hong Kong dollars from this company I invested in Hong Kong Stock Exchange. So this amount I received in Hong Kong dollars, and this is credited directly to my trading account. Alright, so I can actually withdraw this amount from a trading account and go Hong Kong. Alright, so this is for foreign shares, and remember, Singapore shares typically credit directly to your bank. Alright, okay. So when will I receive the dividends? Alright, let's come. So I come back to here. This is for the sgs.com. When will I receive? Okay, so we want to know how much is when will I actually receive. So as I mentioned earlier, this is the date that investors will receive the dividends. But one thing investors must take note. Alright, so when you buy shares, or if you want to be entitled to the dividends, okay, you probably must buy shares on the 15th of August and not on the 16th of August. Remember, it's buy before this X date to be entitled to the dividends. So this date actually tell the this 16th of August actually implies that investors who bought the shares on 16th of August will not be entitled to the dividends that is payable on this date. I repeat, shareholders that bought shares on this 16th of August or the X date will not be entitled to the dividends payable on this date. You need to buy shares before the X date. You need to buy shares before the X date to be entitled to the dividends that's payable on this 31st of August. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this watching this video. And if you do not have any trading account, invest to invest in Singapore shares, so do drop me an email, open one for you. So I hope you enjoy this watching Finance Lingo channel, and if you have any inquiries, do drop me an email. I'll be glad to answer your queries. So that's all for today. See ya.